When you're upset, how do you deal with your feelings? How do most people deal with their feelings? Or what's the healthy way to deal with being upset? And this could be about anything in your life. It could be a relationship that you're in. It could be your children that you're upset with. It could be things going on in the world around you, at business. But the reality is, how do you cope with being upset? There are healthy ways and there are unhealthy ways of coping. And part of it is a learning process. Part of it is learning what works for you. Each person copes differently with feelings of being upset. And they are very powerful. And if you're not able to grow in a positive direction with these feelings, then they can turn into something negative. And when it turns into something negative, this ends up being resentment, or you could get into drugs and alcohol. It could be violence. It could be withdrawing, depression. But let's focus right now on how to take these emotions of being upset and make them useful. Make them so that they're driving you to do something positive, moving you forward. When we have growth in our lives, personal growth in our lives, many times it comes out of a problem that we have resolved, a tragedy that may have happened that we learned how to get through, a relationship that may have ended that we've grown from, or that we've stayed into in the relationship and we figured out how to make the relationship better. So if right now you're feeling upset or you're trying to deal with a problem, think about how to resolve it in a positive way. Use that energy you're feeling, because the reality is it's energy. It's energy that you're harnessing, and that energy can be used in a way that pushes you forward in a productive way, or it's energy that can freeze you where you're at, or it can push you in a negative direction. So using that energy in a positive way, you could do that by writing down things that you think will help change the situation in a positive way. So your thinking or your train of thought wouldn't be, I'm so upset about this that I'm going to get back at that person, or I'm going to do this, this, and that. It would be, okay, I'm upset about the situation. What can I do to make myself a better person and to help other people so that this problem doesn't happen again? Let's say that you got into a fight with your spouse or your partner. How to resolve this properly? Number one would be not to react. So simply not reacting in a way that is going to be negative, you're already turning it into something that could be positive. So the first thing really is stepping back, taking a breath. As I've said in previous videos, don't use your cell phone, your email, or any device. Just be still with it and go for a walk. Write down things on a piece of paper. Get it out. And when you look down on it, see how you can take all of those feelings you have, all those very powerful feelings you have, and turn them into a positive direction so that you can have a positive reaction. This will ensure that the next time that you run into a situation, that you have created now some coping tools for yourself. And this is very important going through our lives, is creating a set of coping tools to deal with problems that happen. Because problems happen every day. And we have to learn how to resolve these problems in a way that keeps us in a happy, healthy state of mind rather than feeling helpless or depressed. or angry or sad. So the next time you have a problem, number 1, don't react immediately. Number 2, pause and think about some ways that you can make it better, meaning think about ways that you can change yourself, because we can't change other people. We can't change other people's reactions. We don't have that power. We can only change how we react to a situation and what we're going to do about it. And that reaction or that thought process can either be a positive thought process or a negative thought process. And so you do have a choice in those moments to change that energy and make it something positive. So what I would say to you is harness your positive energy and do something productive with it. And I guarantee you will feel better about the situation and yourself. Have a great day.